Hi everybody, I'm Rick Beato. On today's Everything Music, we're going to reveal some secrets of the Beatles and learn some Beatles tunes. So people ask me, Rick, how much do you love the Beatles? Well, I tell them I love the Beatles so much that I named one of my kids after them. My middle daughter, Lennon, is named after John Lennon. So let's get right into it. Okay, the first tune we're going to learn is Norwegian Wood, which is off Rubber Soul. You need to have a capo, and the capo goes at the 2nd fret. So the tune goes like this. Then the chorus, D minor to G to D minor, then E minor 7, A7, back to the riff. Okay, so that's the whole form of the song. Let's talk about the riff. Okay, so you start on the D and you have to do a hammer-on on the G string. That's probably the trickiest part in there. So I'm hammering to the 4th fret of the G string, right? Then the open G string, and then you're playing a D chord here. So these two fingers don't move at all. Then you go to here. This is kind of tricky too. So then you play 2nd fret D string, open G, 4th fret D string. And that's open 3rd fret of the A string to the open G to the 2nd fret of the A string. And then the A is the last, open A string is the last note. It's actually the note B because of the capo, but check it again. I'll play slow. Actually simplify. You can get away if it's hard to play this chord here. You can actually leave that string open. So for those of you that's kind of tricky for to hold down both those notes, just you can cheat it a little bit like that. You'll find it a little bit easier to play. The chorus is very simple. D minor, straight G, but the second time it goes D minor. I looked around and I noticed there wasn't. Then E minor 7 to A7, and that's the whole tune. Okay, the next tune we're going to learn is Here Comes the Sun. Now this is capo at the 8th fret. And there's a little technique. Some people call it flat picking. I just call it kind of strumming away and picking out the melody, just like you did in Norwegian Wood. It starts with a D shape here, and it goes like this. Now I'm kind of doing this rocking back and forth. So you're doing on the A7. So you basically just pick out the melody notes. So that second time it goes, so he plays that F sharp there, that 2nd fret there, like a G major 7th chord. Stops on A7. Then the verse starts, and it goes same chords. 2 times. Then the chorus. Similar chords, except it adds an E7, so it goes like this. Here comes the sun. Here It's all right. Then there it comes into the lick like this. So that lick is hammer on the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on the 3rd string and the G string. And then it does 4th fret, 3rd fret, open, like a D sus2, then open. The 2nd finger is staying on the 3rd fret of the B string. And it does a pull off. Or you can go, if you want to pick it like that. Then it goes back to the 2nd verse, same thing again. The 2nd chorus into the bridge does something a little bit different. So 2nd chorus is like this. E7, Riff, then it pauses on an A7. Bum, bum, then it does an open A string, 4th fret, 2nd fret. So you're playing with your pinky. Then you go right into an F major shape, a C over E, then right into a C shape, then a G over B shape. Steps every time. So it does that about 16 times. And then there's a build on the A. So it goes, the last time it goes. So that's simply you're going A7 to A7 sus4. And then the pinky pops over to the high E string and plays that chord. Then it goes back into the verse. 2 times. Then the chorus. Then the riff. Okay, so after the bridge, it goes verse, then chorus, and then there's a little tag. So it does the riff 2 times, separated by this. Then into the F shape. And that ends on a D chord. Okay, the first secret we're going to reveal is the Strawberry Fields edit. Now, it was done in 2 different takes. First part of Strawberry Fields, up to 1 minute, is a take. It was take 7, actually. And the back half of the song is take 26. Well, take 26 was done in the key of C with a full orchestral arrangement. And take 7 was in the key that John Lennon liked the sound, but he wanted to merge the 2 tracks. And George Martin said, well, it couldn't be done. And John said, you'll figure it out. So what they did is they slowed down the back half of the song, sped up the front half of the song, and there's a long sound effect that happens that joins the 2 edits together, and it's seamless unless you really know where it is. If you listen to John's original demo, he starts it on C, then goes to G. Living is easy with eyes closed, which is really different than where it ends up in the key of kind of B flat or A, but it goes like. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Fields. Nothing's real, nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields forever. Strawberry Fields forever. That's essentially the chord progression there. Some of the chords move kind of fast as I walk down. But some of the cool parts about it when he goes, living is easy with eyes closed. I can't think of any other song that actually uses a G, B minor, D minor, then A minor. So you've got B minor, D minor, A minor all in a row. That is really, really cool. Now, when we get to actual recording, it's in a completely different key, so it's going to take a completely different set of chords. It's actually very different. So it starts out with the flute part at the beginning, and you can actually play it like this. The chords are essentially E major to E major to E7. Then it goes down here to F sharp minor, E major, D, A. But you can go. Then move back half step then. And then ends on an A chord, right? Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to E minor. Strawberry fields, and I play E minor 7. Then F sharp major, real. Then D, F sharp, strawberry fields forever. And then it goes back to this part. So you're going E major, E major 7, E7. Then it goes to F sharp minor, which you can play here. E, D, D, E, then it. So it doesn't walk down, but you don't have to do it. I'm actually doing it like this. Works out. But you can actually go. So that's two choices really. So verse again. I'll do the walk down now. I'm going to strawberry fields. Now it changes. Nothing is real. So this is the only time that chorus part changes. So the second chorus starts on A and goes, let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to E minor, strawberry fields, E minor 7. Here's the change. C sharp diminished 7, nothing is real. Then get hung about to F sharp major. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Boom. And that's the whole tune. One of the clues for how the song is played comes from the ending, where George Harrison's playing his 12-string electric and playing this pattern. Now that part there tells me that it's definitely not played with a capo. Okay, chord number 1. The guitar left has a G7 sus4, but they're not playing the low G. You're hearing the D from the bass, and you're just hearing the top notes of the guitar part strummed like that. Okay, to do a proper analysis of the chord, what I had to do is take the Beatles version, put it into Pro Tools, isolate each channel, the left and the right. I listened to the right channel first. I got the guitar chord from there. Then I went to the left channel. I got the guitar chord from there, along with the bass note, which is a D. And there's a kick drum hit that actually hits in there. Because to get the chord to sound like it, you actually have to have that kick drum in there. There's a punch to it that you'll hear. Okay, so here's what they sound like back to back. This is the Beatles. This is ours. Once again, Beatles. And my version. Pretty close. That's all for now. Please subscribe here to my Everything Music YouTube channel. And if you're interested in the Beato book, you can go to rickbeato.com and get it there. Thanks for watching.